I am screaming. I literally cannot breathe right now. Can we talk about this? Can we please talk about what is happening on our screens? Because I feel like I'm hallucinating. I've been watching General Hospital since I was in high school. I'm talking the days when Jason was just getting brain damage and becoming stone. Cold and I have seen some wild things. I have seen weather machines. I have seen aliens. I have seen Casey the alien, for crying out loud. But nothing, and I mean nothing, has me spiraling quite like this Tuesday episode. Let's just rip the band-aid off, shall we? Nathan West is back. Okay, I know we knew this was happening, but seeing the fallout, seeing Maxie in that cemetery, I am not okay. I am emotionally compromised. So let's back up. Tuesday's spoilers are out, and it's just chaos. Pure, unadulterated Port Charles chaos. But the thing that is keeping me up at night, the thing I'm typing this furiously about while my tea gets cold, is this Spinelli and Lulu scene. Look, I love Damian Spinelli. I have loved the Jackal since he was hacking into mainframes and calling Jason stone cold every 5 seconds. He is the heart of this show in so many ways. But listening to him admit to Lulu that he basically has to forfeit Maxie because Nathan is back, IT breaks my heart. I mean, can you blame him? Nathan West was, well, he was Nathan West. He was the golden boy. He was the love of Maxie's life. Sorry, Spinelli, I love you, but facts are facts. Remember, when Nathan died, I cried for days. I still remember that funeral. I remember Maxie grieving. We all mourned him. And now he's back, and Spinelli is sitting there with Lulu, who, by the way, it is so good to see awake and giving advice. Thank you very much. And he's just defeated. He's like, well, I guess I lose. And it's so sad, because Spinelli has stepped up. He's been there. But how do you compete with a dead husband who isn't dead anymore? You literally can't. And Lulu telling him to fight. I don't know, guys. I want to root for Spinelli, I really do, but if Nathan is standing right there, I might be Team Nathan. Don't come for me. I know. It's complicated. But Maxie in the cemetery, facing a flood of overwhelming emotions. Yeah, I bet she's probably wondering if she's having a breakdown. Imagine visiting your husband's grave for years and then poof, he's back. I can't even process how the writers are going to pull this off emotionally without ruining everyone's character development. But I am glued to the screen. I am seated. Pass the popcorn. Okay, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to calm down about the Maxie situation because we have to talk about the violence happening in the Quartermain kitchen. Michael Corinthos, what is wrong with you? Okay, actually don't answer that. We know what's wrong with him. He's got Carly's impulsiveness and Sonny's temper wrapped in a Quartermain sweater vest. So, spoilers say Michael is going to clobber Chase. Clobber. That is a strong word. Michael is going to lose it because he thinks Chase is framing him for whatever is going on with Drew Kane's case. Side note, Drew's case is stressing me out. Is he okay? What is this current state Wiley is weirded out by? Is Drew in a coma at Willow's house? Is he just sitting there staring at a wall? It's giving me creepy Weekend at Bernie's vibes, and I don't like it. But back to the fight. Michael attacking a cop, even a suspended one, or whatever Chase is right now, with these accusations is classic Michael. He always thinks he's above the law because, well, look at his dad. But Chase framing Michael? Come on. I know Rick Lansing is back, and oh my god, can we just appreciate Rick Lansing being back? The man is a snake, and I love him. Rick is stirring the pot, telling ADA Justine Turner and Alexis that a witness saw Chase with Michael's keys. And yeah, it looks bad. But Chase Harrison Chase, the man is a Boy Scout. He's literally the nicest guy in town. Remember when he sang at the nurses' ball? That man does not frame people. But, and here's where I get crazy. What if he is doing it? What if Chase has finally snapped? No, I can't go there. It doesn't make sense. You know who it does make sense for? Willow? Hear me out. Alexis, who is finally using her lawyer brain again, thank God, is apparently going to suspect Willow. Spoilers say Alexis questions how Chase would even get a key and starts suspecting Willow might be behind the frame-up. And I am here for Dark Willow. I have been saying this since 2018. Willow has been too perfect for too long. The halo needs to slip. If Willow is actually the one framing Michael to protect herself or Drew, or just because she's finally sick of Michael's controlling nonsense, I will stand up and applaud. I mean, it's messy, but I love it. Speaking of Willow, can we talk about her parenting crisis? Because Wiley is absolutely over it. The kid is like, "Mom, your house has bad vibes." And honestly, same Wiley. Same. If Wiley is refusing to sleep there because he's weirded out by Drew's current state, that confirms things are getting weird over at the gatehouse or wherever she's living. Now I lose track of the real estate. Wiley wants to go back to the Quartermain Mansion. You know things are bad when a child prefers the Quartermain Mansion, a house historically known for Family Feud's pizza poisoning, and falling downstairs over his own mother's home. But I feel for Willow a little bit. Just a little. She's trying to hold it together, juggling a traumatized kid, a current state, Drew, and a husband who is currently punching detectives in the kitchen. It's a lot. But if she's the one framing Michael, oh girl, you are playing with fire. And Rick Lansing will catch you. He always does. Okay, shifting gears, Josslyn. Josslyn Jack's girl, sit down. Why is she always so much I love her? I do. She's Carly's daughter through and through. But her grilling Gio about Emma Scorpio Drake. First of all, leave Gio alone. The boy's sweet. He plays the violin. He's stressed about Emma leaving. He doesn't need you interrogating him about Anna Devane and Caesar Faison. Also, why is Joss so obsessed with the Anna Faison connection right now? Is she bored? Does she not have classes to attend? I feel like Josslyn sometimes just needs a hobby that isn't sticking my nose in international espionage business. But I am intrigued by the mention of Emma. If Emma Scorpio Drake is thinking about moving away, that breaks my heart too. We watched her grow up. But Gio, being on edge, suggests there's more to this story. And if Josslyn pushes him too hard, which she will because she's a Jax, she might ruin whatever friendship they have. But wait, back to the Dante thing. Ada Justine Turner warning Dante, no more room for error. This makes me nervous for Dante. He's a good cop usually, but when his family is involved, he gets messy. And with Michael being his brother and the accused, and Chase being his partner, friend, Dante is stuck in the middle. Again. I just hope Dante actually grills Chase like he says he will. We need answers. Is Chase being framed by Rick? Is Rick telling the truth? Is Willow the mastermind? I swear, if this all ends up being Rick Lansing manipulating everyone just for the fun of it, I won't even be mad. That's just Rick being Rick. But Alexis, having doubts, is key. Alexis knows Rick better than anyone. If she thinks he's playing games, he probably is. But if she suspects Willow, that's a twist I didn't see coming until I read these spoilers. And poor Brooke Lynn. She's just standing there in the kitchen while her husband gets clobbered by her cousin. Talk about awkward family dinners. BLQ interrogating Chase is going to be painful to watch. She loves him, but she's also a Q. She's loyal to the family. If she thinks Chase betrayed them, oof, their marriage might be the next casualty. I'm telling you, this Tuesday episode is setting up a war. A war between Spinelli and Nathan, emotional war at least. A war between Michael and Chase. A war between Willow and her own secrets. A war between Josslyn and boundaries. And I am terrified for Maxie. Seriously, I can't stop thinking about her in that cemetery. Maxie Jones will face a flood of overwhelming emotions. Yeah, no kidding. If I saw my dead husband standing there, I'd face a flood of something too. Probably fainting. Does anyone else feel like the show is finally picking up the pace? For a while it felt like we were spinning our wheels, but now Nathan's back. Michael's punching people. Willow might be a villain. We are cooking with gas now, people. But I have to ask, am I the only one who thinks Spinelli should fight harder? I know I said earlier I'm Team Nathan, but Spinelli has been there. He's the father of her child, well, Georgie. He's her best friend. Doesn't that count for something? Lulu saying fight for Maxie if that's what you want. Lulu knows. Lulu is a Spencer. Spencers fight for love. usually with disastrous results, but still, if Spinelli just rolls over and gives up, I'm gonna be so mad. At least make Nathan work for it. Make it a triangle. Don't just hand her over. And what about the Drew's key thing? How did Chase get the key? Here is my theory. I think Rick planted it. I know, Alexis suspects Willow, but Rick has a history. He hates the Corinthos clan. He hates the Quartermains. Framing the Golden Boy cop Chase to take down the Golden Boy CEO Michael is exactly Rick's style. It's a 2-for-1 special. He ruins Chase's career and sends Michael to prison, or at least makes him look guilty. It's brilliant. Evil, but brilliant. But Alexis suspecting Willow adds such a delicious layer. Imagine Alexis Davis, former top attorney, taking down her own... Wait, Willow isn't her family, but they're connected through the whole Nina mess? God, remember the necklace. Let's not talk about the necklace. Anyway, I am exhausted just thinking about this episode. I need Tuesday to hurry up and get here, but I also need a Xanax, just thinking about the stress levels in Port Charles. Who are you guys rooting for? Team Spinelli or Team Nathan? Team Michael or Team Chase? Actually, is anyone Team Michael right now? He's being kind of a jerk. And do we trust Willow, or is she hiding something massive? Let me know what you think, because I am spiraling. And if anyone has a spare room at the Quartermain mansion for Wiley, let the kid know, because he clearly needs a break from the House of Horrors over at Willow's. Until tomorrow, GH fans, keep your keys safe and don't go into the kitchen when Michael is angry. Peace, love, and General Hospital. But mostly panic.